What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video for Honkai Impact 3rd. We're going to be continuing the second Eruption manga. We are on chapter 36 today. I'm going to try to get to chapter 50. Then it will lead us to only around there. And then we'll only have like 15 chapters to go. And the next video will probably be the last one for the second Eruption manga. And then I think I'm going to be reading Azure Waters or the Auto one after this. Very excited to finish this. It has been very emotional. I've cried a couple of times already, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this. You guys are enjoying the OSTs. You guys are enjoying the voiceovers and the reading. A lot of you haven't read it yet, and you guys are able to you know, just kind of have this playing in the background while you do other things, and able to get some of the lore from here, because you haven't had time to read it yourself, or you just don't enjoy reading that much. I've seen a lot of comments that you guys have said that, so I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. If you guys do enjoy these, please hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you have not already, and ring the notification bell to be notified for future videos on Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, and all the other gotcha that I'll be coming out soon. We got Solo Leveling coming out soon. We got Ever Crisis, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Girls Frontline 2, hopefully this year, Black Clover Mobile Global. We got a lot of stuff coming, and I'm very excited to make content on that for you guys. Again, if you guys do want to support the channel, feel free to subscribe to the Patreon link down below in the description, pinned comments. For a little $1. You guys can help support the channel. It really helps me out more than you guys know. Even $1 goes a long way. Also, if you guys are a part of Patreon and the other tier higher than that, the $3 up here, you guys get to see all of the videos early access way before any other platform. You get to see my anime opening reactions, anime episode reactions, movies, all kinds of stuff. You guys will get exclusive content on the Patreon just for you guys. So if you guys want to support the channel and get some more content out of it for you, that is the best place to support and get the best, you know, bang for your buck. But without further ado, let's continue second Eruption and continue Depression Impact. All right, we're back. Chapter 36. I'm excited for this. Here we go. Oh my God. This is a perfect song for it. Game over. I win. You die. My wound, the plasma beam went right through me. The pain overwhelmed every nerve and fiber of my being. I could hardly keep myself standing. It still burns. It hurts, doesn't it? And I'm surprised that you can still be standing. Oh my God, she's right behind her. You're quite a lovely one, too. I'll try to remember your face before I turn it to charred cinder. She grabbed it. Martial arts time? Dark Sparrow's counter. Oh my God. Sweep of the Shadow Worm. Oh my God. Yo, this scene is sick. Pain. Oh shit. God. Oh, it says Pa. Yo, she's spitting blood. Water's edge may be shattered, but Master also taught me stances of the 6 fists. How dare you strike a Seraphim Prince? My holy flame shall turn you to dust. Holy shit, this artwork is insane. Let this be a lesson to all of you insects. Nothing survives my burning wrath. Fuhua! She survived? Who is that? Reveal your name, worm. Lay still and rest, Lexu. Your master will tend to you once this upstart is beaten. How dare you call me an upstart? How dare you insult a Seraphim Prince? Dude, this is getting crazy. My flames didn't even leave a mark on her. Ugh, you'll not get any closer to me. Curtain of fire! My holy flame shall reduce you to ashes. Your vain displays cannot stop me. I'll show you the proper ways of handling fire. Spirit of Cinder. Yeah. Oh my God. Listen well, upstart. Years ago, I took part in the battle against a true Hersher of Fire. When compared to her flames, your so-called holy fire seems like dim embers shivering in the key of my wind. Goodbye. Oh my God. Game over. You're dead. Holy fuck. Master, the enemy might wake at any moment. Focus on your recovery and let Master tend to the wound. Oh, sorry. Focus on your recovery and let Master tend to the wound. There's no need to worry, for she is beyond saving. You did well. She was wholly focused on taking you out. You provided an opening for Fang Huang Down to exploit. Her mind came under the feather's control. Fang Huang Down is the 8th divine key. It allows the wielder to manipulate brain signals and actively control the target's mind. Victims will see an illusion created by the wielder and believe that it is real. I've convinced her mind that she has been killed by me. Her mind is dead. Her body, though, still alive, is just a breathing corpse. Is that Siren? Wait, what is that? The hand. It must be the power of the second Herrscher. The pain. I'm so sorry. What the fuck? Lord Otto, I'm so sorry. I'll no longer be at your side. Is that a zombie? That's a Kaylin clone? Amber. Who the fuck is Amber? I forget who she is already? Did they show her before? She looks like Kaylin. Lord Otto? The enemy is... Oh, fuck. He's using Abyss Flower. The corrosive flame will harm you. No... The corrosive flames will not harm you any longer. Thank you, Lord Otto, for coming out to save me. I'm sorry about losing. It's all right, Amber. You're the one who located her for me. You're badly damaged, Amber. Head back to the base and get some repairs. I need a private moment to share a few words with this young lady. The vapors of eternal sleep are gone. The queen will be angry. The blonde man isn't sleeping. There's something wrong with him. I don't want to scare you, girl. And I mean you no harm. Please set aside your fears. I need your help and I hope to talk with you. Time to change tactics then. Get away from me! Look at what I have waiting for you. My grandchild loves this soft toy as well. She'll hug it every time she feels scared. It makes her feel safe. What a lovely doll. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Poor girl, you can't even control your powers. My doll. Yo, this song goes perfect with this. Have no fear. Let me teach you how to play with toys without breaking them. Just trust me. Mimicry of Fang Huang Down. Have no fear. We can take care of poor girls like you. That's very impressive. You got into her mind just like that. But what is she? Are you gonna find out? Whoa. Yeah, we all know that tying me up is going to be very helpful. Well, Archives, got some bad news for you. This girl's powers are only a fraction of the actual Herrscher of Death. Sure, she's got those horrid decomposing fumes used by the real thing. So how are you gonna fish out her little secrets? You're gonna read her memories and then dress up as her mom, right? You always do that. Not this time. I've already scanned her mind with Fang Huang Down. She's neither Herrscher nor human. She's just a mindless walking corpse given the powers of death. This thing can't even tell me anything about reviving Caitlin. If that's the case, then I'm afraid I may have to get the core and find the answer myself. What? This is just a pseudo-core. That means the second Herrscher still has the actual core. Coming to claim your broken doll? Judgment of Shamash, oh my god. Well, I have a little message for you. I'm coming for you, Herrscher. No matter where you're hiding. I'm a little obsessed about my reunion with Kaylin. No one shall get in the way of my obsession. Not even God. Dude, holy shit. At least he admits that he's obsessed with her. Judgment of Shamash, the most destructive divine key ever forged by humanity. At Zeroth power, the weapon unleashes a terrible firestorm that consumes both the enemies and its wielder. In the past 1,500 years, 23 Kozlanas have died wielding this weapon in defense of humanity. Battle against the final Herrscher on the moon. This is about... So this is when Kevin was trapped in the Sea of Quanta after this battle. We're back to Kozlana, I think. We're back to Siegfried, I think. To fight this enemy, humanity of the previous era sent 8 of its last and most powerful warriors. The power of the final Herrscher was beyond what humanity expected. The human warriors failed to deal any damage. 2 warriors were killed within 5 minutes, but the humans kept attacking. While the final Herrscher was distracted, Dr. May remained undeterred. She brought the Selene into lunar orbit. She had the final Herrscher within her sights. This is crazy. The Selene scored hits on the Herrscher. Part of her Honkai energy was dissipated as useless heat. However, the final Herrscher seemed unarmed by the Selene. Damage assessment revealed that the Herrscher still retained 98% of her Honkai reserves. The limited effects of the Selene allowed the Herrscher to quickly overpower the remaining 6 human warriors. These warriors were the final line of defense between the Herrscher and Earth. Dr. May immediately lifted all safety overrides of the Selene. The weapon was ordered to operate at 200% power. The supercharged blast of the Selene did not convert Honkai into heat, but severely impaired the Herrscher's ability to hold on to her Honkai reserves. The Herrscher lost 30% of her reserves, which then seeped into her lunar crust. The Selene, however, was disabled. A soldier named Kevin dealt a blow that temporarily immobilized the final Herrscher, but the final Herrscher was not grievously injured. Without the Selene, humanity no longer had an effective weapon to attack the Herrscher. Yet, the final Herrscher still had 70% of her Honkai reserves and would recover within 12 hours. Humanity only had 12 hours left. End of entry. Thank you, Mr. Kozlana. We have acquired all data related to the Selene. We can now disconnect you from the Solium database. Wait, Dr. Einstein, do you think the Selene would work? It did break during the fight against the final Herrscher. You know what I mean. There's no need for pessimism, Mr. Kozlana. We're not fighting the final Herrscher. We also have plenty of time to study and work on the Selene. Okay, another thing, Dr. Einstein. Can you replay a segment for me? Something I need to confirm. Sure, Mr. Kozlana. I'll try to reload the entry for you. This silvered-haired man also wields the Judgment of Shamash. Who is he? I think I can hear him calling out to me. And he's holding the Judgment of Shamash unleashed at full power without pain. My goodness, the flame isn't even touching him. You finally found me, my progeny. You're here for a single reason. Our war against the Honkai has started anew and they're winning. Listen well, progeny. I'm about to tell you the secrets of our genetic lineage. The true powers of a Kozlana warrior. Look how young Kevin looks here. Oh my god. What? Ugh! He fucking drove it into his chest? There are dormant Honkai genes within our Kozlana genome that can be activated to awake powers innate to every scion of our line. Those powers will make you more than human. Even the Herrschers will be no match against you. Do not forget your oath, young progeny. Every Kozlana bold must live by their oath. Purge the vile Honkai and smash the false gods. Your sires sleep in the fields as humanity's brave shields. By the judgment of Shamash, Kozlanas die and never yield. His EEG readings have become extremely unstable. He might experience a seizure at any moment. I must disconnect him right now before it gets worse. Ugh. Oh my God, what the fuck? 45 minutes later in Einstein's lab. He crystallized that? He did that? Did I really do this? Is this the true power of the Kazlan as described by the man in the solium? Mr. Kazlana. Whoa, what happened to your face, Dr. Einstein? It was me, right? I'm really sorry. It's all right. It's just a few minor bruises. I managed to analyze the data we acquired. Your body was emitting Honkai radiation for a while. You probably made these ice blocks with your new Honkai traits. At full power, the Judgment of Shamash will give off extreme heat that often kills its wielder. Legends say that the only most heroic Kazlanas could use said powers and live to tell the tale. I think genetics and biology may help us shed some light on the myth. So I acquired your tissue samples for some DNA sequencing and gene mapping. I believe an ancestor of the Kazlana family acquired Honkai genes that, after generations, became dormant. Anyway, care for some coffee? Thank you, Professor. I could really use some coffee right now. I think you're right. A dude in the Solium database told me to wake my dormant genes to defeat the second Hersher. But how would I do that, Professor? We need to find a way. Indeed, Mr. Kazlana, I need to ask you a question first. How was that coffee? How, well, gotta be honest with you, it's kind of cold and bland. Even the cup is cold. Indeed, Mr. Kazlana. Your activated Honkai traits changed you. It has essentially altered the way your body responds to heat. In fact, your basal temperature will be far lower than ambient conditions. Evidently, it comprised your tactical senses too. That coffee was boiling hot. Anti-Entropy has discovered a previous era ruin with plenty of legible records. We found a term, Mantis. Massively augmented Neotech integrated soldiers. Turned out that these mantises are recombinant humans with extremely modulated Honkai genes known as the metamorph Ichor. They also developed metamorph activators to express the Ichor for extreme or combat situations. This box holds 3 doses of said gene activators recovered from the site. However, such of tech are beyond the capabilities of Anti-Entropy. We can't figure out how to create activators or even the Ichor. Thanks, Professor. This will definitely help us win the war. Sorry, I was killing a fly in front of me. Not so fast, Mr. Kazlana. I must warn you first. There are reasons why previous era scientists... I killed it. Sorry. There are reasons why previous era scientists designed the Ichor to only be expressed after a dose of those activators. Honkai genes are extremely invasive, and their gene products irreversibly damage human circuitry and nervous systems. Any level of background expression is guaranteed to culminate in a Honkai cascade. Issuance and use of these activators were highly regulated because overdose or overuse will result in Honkai cascade as well, which I'm assuming is corruption. A Honkai cascade will also transform a mantis into a Honkai beast. Your body now has the Ichor, and you now know how these activators work. Most importantly, you know the price to pay if you inject them into your body. Please exercise prudence when using it, Mr. Kazlana. Thanks for the reminder, Professor. I'll keep it in mind. Spire Babylon, Siberia. And you didn't even make it. This is so pathetic. What use are my servants if they can't even kill a few insects? My queen, Agata is still alive, but the humans broke her mind. The humans broke her mind. I've read about it at the Palace of Selene. The foul insects created a mind control weapon in an attempt to mimic God's powers. You have to be careful, Bella. Don't fall into their traps. Let the insects revel in this pitiful victory. Though they may not be the best, my Seraphim princes have destroyed enough cities. I have absorbed the energy needed to move on to my next phase. The time has come to break another seal and sound another trumpet. Behold, I shall reduce the surface of this land into an empty, spoiled waste. Its cursed inhabitants shall languish and lament the day when they drew God's wrath. Lord Overseer, we detected a Honkai eruption in Siberia 3 minutes ago. The magnitude exceeds that of 1952 Berlin eruption. The zone of high Honkai intensity is spreading at a rate of 200 kilometers per hour. Key urban centers to be affected in the next 24 hours are... Are you really planning to destroy the entire Siberia in one go? You're not giving me a lot of time. Ready the Valkyries. We shall take the fight to the second Herrscher. There's so many characters that I'm forgetting the voices I'm giving them. Is that Kokolia? All right, thief, raise both hands so I can see them and turn around slowly. You have a lot of nerve to steal from the people of our great nation. It is Kokolia. It's me, Colonel Alexei. That can't be true. You're the one who's been stealing from the army? You're the one selling weapons to the black market? Listen to me, Kokolia. It was not my idea. Everyone from the general colony of the district and army headquarters, from Novosibirsk, I hope I said that right, to Olan-Ud, also took part in this. This thing is way bigger than you think, Kokolia. Just walk away. I'll try to make sure you get something out of this as well. What was that? An attempt to bribe an officer on duty of the Red Army? Sorry, Alexei. I know some of those big shots you just mentioned, and they're honorable people. I'm taking you in for theft of the people's property, corruption, and of course, vilification of your superiors. Save your breath for the military tribunal. Oh my god. Holding cell several weeks later. Get lost, you dirty Kupniks. Come on, Kokolia, it's me, Alexei. I need to talk to you. Wait, so she was captured? Just drop that vodka and disappear before I comment on your mother. What the fuck? I already told you to walk away, Kokolia, but you made it hard for everyone and yourself. You're a dirty Skotna, Alexei. All of you on that freaking tribunal are fat old cows that steal from the people. They ignored your crimes and locked me up for attacking a lying thief. Be reasonable, Kokolia. This is Siberia. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Moscow hates us already. General Colonel Ivan gave orders for these arms sales to make life better for everyone. Look around us. What are we going to do? What are we going to fight here? Frozen mud. You need a shovel for that, not a kalash. Oh my god. And you're the one who went crazy in court. The unbreakable union of the free republics is just a dream. There are fabrics everywhere. We only want to survive. Though you struck me in court, I still spoke for you and got you in this cozy cell with vodka instead of a freezing outhouse. To hell with you and your cozy cell, Alexei. I'd rather freeze to death in an outhouse than see your dirty face. Thieves like you made those fractured and pushed our beloved union into disaster. You're the reason why Konsomal can't even support the orphanages anymore. Do you know how many starving children roam the streets of Novosibirsk? I used to be one of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. After just seeing the story chapter I just did with Kokolia, this is like so much worse. I fucking understand where she's coming from now. Oh my god. She's not just a psychopath that experimented on her children and also like still loved them in a way. She felt like that was the only thing that she could do to have power. Now I know so bad why she needed power, why she wanted power for the orphanage. That's why. Enough, Kokolia. Your stupid temper is exactly why you're in Siberia instead of a Spetsnaz unit. Is that Bronya's real mother? Oh, and that's Bronya's father? My wife, oh my fucking god, dude. My wife will be giving birth to my baby girl in August. I can't afford to feed them with both with your glorious union pays me. I'll do whatever that must be done to keep them safe. One more thing. We made you an offer at the supply depot. That offer is still open. Please think hard about it. I know you send money to the local orphanage. How are you going to protect those kids if you're locked up here? I know you need the money. Those kids deserve a better life. We're not the only ones who made this mess, and those children shouldn't be suffering for it. I can still talk to General Colonel Ivan to set you free and let you join us. We can always use someone with your exceptional skills. And I'm not supposed to tell you this, but strange things are happening. We're already in a state of emergency, but Moscow refuses to tell us anything. You must decide quickly, Kokolia. I'll be back soon to hear your answer. And I used to look up to you, Colonel Alexei. But now you're making up stories to scare me. To hell with your state of emergency, bollocks thief. I'll tell Moscow about all this once I'm free. What the fuck? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Almost got me killed. What the? A fucking Honkai beast. Oh my god. Yeah, strange things are happening indeed. As if an earthquake isn't enough, there are monsters in Siberia now. Save me. Please, save my wife. Colonel Alexei. Damn it, you're dead. I'm sorry, if only I knew you were telling the truth. Oh, she hid. I was like, what the fuck should she do? She kill it? A puny Makarov and car keys. Fine. Hopefully you're smuggling big guns and RPGs with the car. This must be Alexei's car. What the? Huh? Who are you? Who are you and why do you have my husband's car keys? What happened to Alexei? Tell me. Alexei, I'm assuming this means dumbass. Why did you bring your pregnant wife to this base? She'll only get in the way if those monsters catch up to us. Shut up, woman. Alexei is dead. Keep your hands on your lap and stay quiet. If you want to live, you'll do exactly as I tell you. And if you're trying anything funny, I'll shoot that pretty little face of yours. Alexei brought his pregnant wife along because he wanted to escape with his entire family. I can see why. Something strange, no, something monstrous is going to happen in this place. I felt a little guilt pointing a gun at her. But I got her to calm down. I must survive this. There are children in the orphanage, and there are monsters in the tundra. I have a feeling this will be worse than the Great Patriotic War. February 16, 2000. Siren unleashed a Honkai eruption that spread across Siberia. 500,000 Honkai beasts appear in the region and proceeded to attack every nearby human population center. Siren's Honkai horde devastated most of the Siberian countryside and destroyed numerous towns and villages. The most powerful wave of Honkai energy that swept across the region rendered all radar and satellite guidance useless. Shixal was unable to directly assess the situation in the tundra. Kokolia and her hostage, Alexandra, managed to escape and survive the second Honkai eruption. Less than 100 residents of Siberia lived to tell the tale. Less than 100? Shixal headquarters, 2205 hours, February 16, 2000 current era. Master Siegfried, you're finally home. Oh, hi there, Amber. We received data from Dr. Einstein about the Selene. Lord Otto has ordered Lab 1 to analyze the data. Thanks for the update, Amber. Where's my wife, Cecilia? Master Cecilia has joined Lord Otto. Both are heading out to Siberia. Lord Otto also left you a written order as well. What he meant was that your flight departs in 2 hours, Master Siegfried. To Siegfried Kozlana, I have seen fit to call upon your services in our war against the Second Herrscher. Our forces will move out tomorrow morning. Please rest well. Amber will handle your flight to North Siberia. Your most sincere, humble, and grateful overseer, Otto Apocalypse. Tiana's still there. Tiana? Oh, you're already asleep. Sorry, baby doll. Daddy wasn't around for way too long. Worse, Dad and Mom have to leave you home alone for a while. When this is all over, Daddy will... Mommy, Daddy, I'm so cold. He's a mantis now. What the... I must be seeing things. It must be a result of connecting to that Solium database. Master Siegfried, it's Amber here. It's time. Please head to the terminal and board our flight. The mission briefing has been sent to you as well. The Honkai covered in the entire Siberian plains in 3 hours. Though 3 pseudo-Hershers have been neutralized in an earlier operation, more than 500,000 Honkai beasts roam Siberia presently. Our forces, elevated, Honkai levels in Siberia have rendered our satellites and radars useless. We are unable to locate the whereabouts of the Second Herrscher. Force deployment. Our forces shall be deployed in 2 formations at these 2 locations, comprising 230 Valkyries from both the Europe branch, to be commanded by Siegfried Kozlana. Located at the north of the plains. That's where those are the north unit, okay? Located at the south of the plains, I'm going to guess it is Cecilia. 212 Valkyries from the Africa and Oceanic branches to be commanded by Cecilia Sheriak. Primary directive, at exactly 0800 hours, February 17th, the Siberian plains shall be subject to carpet bombing. This is expected to neutralize about 90% of the hostile forces. And at exactly 1000 hours, February 17th, N1 and S1 formation shall enter the Siberian plains and sweep the region and locate the Second Herrscher. Once we locate her, we shall concentrate our forces and take her out. Avoid combat with Honkai beasts to preserve your numbers and your strength. Our objective is to save our world by defeating the demon responsible for the Second Eruption. I, Otto Apocalypse, shall march with you as well. Chang and I shall lead 10 paladins and set up our HQ at the location W1 west of the plains. We shall lend you full support when it is needed. We have been fighting the enemy since our very beginning and defeated them at every turn. She has already lost 3 of her most powerful minions. It is time to take her down and end the Second Eruption to save our world. Sig Schicksal. I'm out of freaking bullets. This pea shooter isn't even denting these things. Lexi, you Durak, you brought your stupid wife in her dresses, but forgot about the Kalash and the RPG. Find cover. Cecilia. She just took a monster out with a single blow. Are you a soldier of the Zato cities? I'm Captain Kokoli of the Siberian B-17 Support Regiment. Nice to meet you. My Russian is not very good. Do you speak German or English? I like Russia. Yes, I speak English. Are you from Europe? Mashka couldn't even handle this state of emergency and called in foreign armies. Lord Otto, Cecilia here. I found 2 survivors during patrol, requesting evac. We still have some time. Approved. But I must remind you, Cecilia, that I have not authorized any of your actions today. Terminate all patrols and withdraw your forces to the safe zone. The region will be subject to carpet bombing soon. At once, Overseer. Cecilia out. Force Schicksal bombed Siberia. S-rank Valkyrie Cecilia Sheriak led her forces into the tundra. These Valkyries searched the entire region and rescued as many survivors as they could, but the actions of these brave Valkyries only saved several dozen people. Oh my god. I was told that our enemy is called the Honkai. They informed us that Honkai also evolves with human technological advancements. The 20th century beasts are protected by a thin yet ultra-dense silicone-based carapace. This bio-armor makes them virtually immune to small arms fire. Only anti-tank weapons could hope to penetrate the cursed shells of these demons. And then there are large colossi that towers over 10 meters in height that can shrug off multiple direct hits from MBT plus gun. I'm guessing that's like a tank, anti-tank, a main battle tank, yeah. Our lads called them emperors. I'm proud of my army. We were poised to reach Green in 7 days and the Atlantic in 2 weeks. Now we lose half a fully equipped division just to take down an emperor. That's 5,000 good men. What the fuck? I know that Novorossiysk wasn't just a chemical leak and Moscow wasn't hit by meteors. It's the damn Honkai all this time. Moscow has fled, I do not. The old fool prays that the human race can survive this foul apocalypse. Conventional armies proved no match for the 500,000 Honkai beasts that appeared during the second eruption. Chixol could only field less than 500 Valkyries in response. The enemy's numerical advantage must be negated. Chixol Overseer Otto ordered the arming of strategic heavy weapons to bombard the Siberian plains before moving his Valkyries. Arsenals 3 and 4 are ready, missiles fueled and hot. Delta 5 to Stratacom. SSBMs are ready and hot. Trajectory solutions confirmed. Targeting sectors Oscar 12 and Oscar 28. Challenge codes verified. Launch codes verified. Stratacom to Lord Overseer, please confirm. Launch all missiles. Launch control the Stratacom missile away. Surface breach success. All SLM BMs are on the way. Ground team to Lord Overseer. Missiles are on target. Visual confirmation destruction of multiple Honkai swarms. Auto Apocalypse depleted the entire strategic arsenal of Chixol for this 1-hour attack. Stratacom the ground team. Our second salvo is coming down. Roger, ground team to Stratacom. All missiles have struck the target. The target visuals are obscured by dust clouds. Otto knew it was necessary. The war had escalated to a scale that he felt was a little out of control. Move out! Valkyries, our time has come! Conventional thermal barracks, the Soviet army is really getting in our way. Anyone would do anything to take back their homes. Wish someone told them that Siberia is already a sea of fire. Ziggy, I just detected active Honkai units. Oh my god. Stay low, Snow Wolves. Don't let the Honkai know that we're here. We'll be trapped in a battle of attrition. HQ just told us that there are still 50k Honkai beasts in Siberia. Look, there's someone in the sky. You have disturbed our queen. Oh, fuck. It's her. She killed Salome with a single blast. Fall back! Seek cover and adopt evasive action. These insects are trying so hard, but they destroyed only a few Honkai. Only a few? What the fuck? I can always make more if I want. I'll just let Bella handle these, and I'll just wait. I can smell your presence, vermin. And there are more than one of you. Those 2 swarms of insects were just a distraction, right? You never really cared for them. Ain't I right, worm? Chang and fucking Otto? What the fuck? Or is that Void Archives? I know you. You're the one who broke my Galena. And I was just getting bored watching my minions slaughter your peons. I hope you won't let me down. So what are you insects waiting for? Your queen is itching for a fight. Don't forget about our plan, Otto. I'll deal with her on my own. You and Lexu are to stay out of my way. What? You? You only defeated Agate, and she's the most useless of the lot. Lord Otto, are we really going to let Master fight the enemy alone? Yes, and that will be enough to defeat this foe. You're fast, old friend. I hardly noticed you activating Feng Huang down. You can now use those powers you've lost for 500 years. Wow. You're literally the most powerful being in your own dream world. It's time for us to win this war. You wield the powers of the void. While I'm unarmed, I attack by throwing my fists at you. You'll scoff at me no matter how hard or how fast I punch. You may be right. Human attacks will never penetrate your void shields. But the fists of Taishuan are more than human. Try blocking all of this. Onslaught of the Relentless! You think the void shields will provide you with perfect defenses. But I assailed it from every direction and found every crack. Even if 1 of 10,000 make it through. A single strife is enough to send you reeling. A brief lapse in your mind is enough to bring down your shields. My hits won't deal any lasting damage. They're likely to infuriate and annoy you beyond measure. In your fury, you'll probably unleash one of your greater powers. Get your hands off of me! The vapor of serenity, corrosive fumes that consume everything in sight. But my flaming fist is immune. How do you put out a fire that has burned for 5,000 years? I have an easy answer for you. You can't. Lixu, lend Water's Edge to your master for a while. It's hurting. Did she just knock me off the tower? Holy fuck, did she really? Oh shit, she did. Holy fuck. That is not possible. I am her chosen seraph. You cheat! You humans always play dirty when you can't beat me fairly. This bitch got like 6 fucking... You got 2 Herrscher cores and 4 gems. And she wants all about cheating, bruh. Your shearing winds may leave marks on the tower. But they're simply not fast enough to hit me. She's got the divine key and she's got 2 divine keys now. I am no cheat. I just leveled the playing field. I know you're no warrior at heart. You're just a weak little girl who dares to attack when victory is guaranteed. You now know that your Herrscher powers can't help you win. Are you shivering already? Are you scared? Get away from me! This is getting insane. Look at this artwork, dude. You have the Gem of Haste. Your fire burns far brighter than that of Agata. But do you think this can stop me? You have no idea who I fought all those years ago. She taught me the art of war. This the Herrscher of fire? Then she became one of them. I thus spent thousands of years meditating the ways of defeating the Honkai. I have strategies against the Herrschers of wind, fire, death, and even the void. You are just a foolish little girl trembling before the key of my mind. Blade of Taishuan! Stance Swift of the... Oh, Stance of the Swift. Bro, look at the artwork! Be as still as water. Be free from dust. Be as clear as a mirror. No! She fucking pierced her. Holy fuck, this is getting crazy. No, this isn't possible. I brought her under control, Otto, but she won't stay like this for long. Do what you want quickly. We must kill her before she wakes. Thank you, old friend. Welcome home, Siren. Dinner's on the table. Don't forget to wash your hands. Come, Siren. Come try this new blouse. Siren, wait for Mama. I love you, Siren. Don't be sad. Promise Mama that you'll take care of yourself. Live well, Siren. Yes, I found it. I'll use Fang Huang down to modulate her memory fragment. Mama, Siren, save me. I don't want to leave you, sir. Don't let Mama die. Oh my God. Mama, I just had a bad dream. My queen, you're awake. Did you have a bad dream? Anyway, I found what you wanted. But if you're not feeling too well, we can do this another day. Mama's clothes? Oh, right. I plan to revive my mama today. Take the clothes and follow me to the spire. Mama will be with me soon. Everything is happening according to plan. I've made a dream world with Fang Heng Duan. Then I planted the notion of reviving a dead mother in that little head of yours. You'll try to revive your mother in this dream as well, and show me the true powers of the Hersher of Death. You shall teach me how to revive Kaylin. And so she used the power of death to extract DNA from skin cells left on the shirt. She then used the power of reason to make the building blocks of life and bring them together. Cell by cell, tissue by tissue, organ by organ. It was harder than healing Bella or restoring her friends using Honkai materials. Siren had to draw her entire powers to revive her mother using only human DNA. But she did it. Her mother finally appeared before her. Mama, I missed you so much. Oh my God. But I wasn't pleased with this at all. This is some sick joke. This can't be the power of death. Even I managed to make clones of Kaylin from her DNA. This mother is just a soulless puppet, nothing more. My queen. Your humble servant meant no offense, but is this really your mother? Does she have your mother's soul? What are you talking about, Bella? Mama doesn't need a soul. Look, I can touch her. She's real. Siren. Mama? No, Mama, no. Her mother instantly collapsed into a pile of dust. Perhaps she lost her focus for too long. Perhaps it was me. You're right, Bella. I failed to revive Mama. Maybe the Hersher of Death will know more. Don't be sad, my queen. We can always try again. You have the power of death. You can definitely find your mother's soul. I don't understand, Bella. What is a soul? What is a soul? I've been thinking about that for 500 years, but I couldn't find an answer. I can clone her easily, and then inject her memories into the clone. Yet, I knew it wasn't enough. I knew it wasn't her. How would I know? Why was Kaylin? Kaylin? Was it the way she smiled? The way she laughed? Or the way she cried? Was it the things we shared? Or the fact that we are the ones who made those memories together? I realized that neither me nor this Hersher has the answer. I may not know what a soul is, but God may know the answer. God? Can a true Hersher talk to the Honkai God? A being beyond our knowledge. Should I beseech this God? I must be rational. The risk is simply too great to take. I should just freeze her mind with Fang Huang down and then take my time to uncover the secrets for reviving Kaylin. I've waited for 500 years for this. Another century or two won't make a difference, Otto. But I can feel it. I'm close to the true answer. I'll risk anything for her. My queen, perhaps God can help. She will understand how you feel and tell you the answer. Let's go ask her. I won't let anything stand between me and Kaylin's revival. Not even God. Who was Dream World? Please hurry up, Otto. We don't have a lot of time. We might wake at any moment. There's no need to panic, old friend. I'm really close to the thing I seek. God, please help me. Your servant calls to you. What is this place? Where am I? Can this be it? Is this the world of the Honkai? Am I about to meet the being beyond the scope of our knowledge? Is this the God she said? Has it heard me? It's changing. That's quite surprising, but I'm hardly alarmed. Oh Lord, I'm your humble servant, Otto of House Apocalypse. I came here to beseech you. I came here to seek the means of reviving my most beloved, and I don't mind dying for it. A Honkai god must be an enemy of humanity as well. I am so close. I must be ready. I'll even fight and kill a god to get what I want. What? Was that a yes? You agree to help me? No, it can't be that easy. This thing may not even be a real god. I have to make it prove itself. Ah, yes. This little question should be adequate to see if it has the powers of a god. Oh Lord, your humble servant has a simple question. Wait, I didn't even ask my... what is all this? My brain simply can't process such vast volumes of data. The entire scope of human knowledge is only a speck of worthless dust before the wealth of truth. Only an omnipotent being can store and deliver such truths on a whim. I now know why God agreed to help me. I am the overseer of the most powerful organization on Earth. I'm the wisest man alive, but I'm nothing before this thing. I'm just an insect cowering before the vastness of its powers. I am the overseer of the most powerful organization on Earth. Oh wait, it's the same thing. Okay. We humans would never care what ants think or feel about us. We may regard them as a source of nuisance at times, nothing more. This God is real, and we're just insects before this God. I shall grovel, beg, and demean myself to please God and get my answer. Please forgive your sinful servant, O Lord. I came here with only one question. How would you truly revive a person who has died? Please, Lord, show me this truth. She's someone important to me. Her name is Kaylin. Kaylin Kozlano. Please, Lord, answer me. I'm begging you. What? What's this? No, I didn't mean to kill them. We were searching for a cure for the plague. Eleanor, no, she did it to herself. It wasn't me. I was searching for a way to meet you, God. Why are you showing me all of this? I refuse to be weighed down by my past. I won't regret any of my actions, not when I'm so close. I need your answer now. I am begging you, God. Just show me how you would revive her. I'll do anything to witness your divine powers and miracles. God's smiling at me? Wait, what are you doing? What do you mean by this? Wait, what's happening to me? Something doesn't feel right. No! My body is breaking itself apart. God, what was that supposed to mean? Are you punishing me for my sins? Was that a revelation that I'm supposed to interpret? Or do you simply not have an answer to that question either? Please answer me! Ah! All that wealth of knowledge from God, they're all gone. My human mind can't even hold us onto a single shard. Lord Overseer, are you all right? No, I must cling onto something, anything, but I can't remember anything except for this God stabbing itself. How on earth am I supposed to understand this answer? Thank you for telling me the truth, God. You have shown me their cheating ways. Your blessing shall lead me to victory. Time to crush some bugs. She's coming around. God told me that you were playing with my mind with these strange feathers. Foul insect, how dare you cheat in our little game? Oh dear, did I just burn your feathers? That means your mind tricks no longer work. Time to show you what a true Hersher can do. Oh my god. My Fang Huang Down can no longer control her. I must admit, you are a tough insect to crush. But I have something for hardy roaches like you. I wonder if you're strong enough against rocks on fire. She has realized the true potential of her powers. If she breaks free, no one can defend our world against her. Not even Shixel. I must stop her here. I have no choice but to burn Feng Huang down. Memories of friends long gone, the battles fought, the moments shared, shall fade for this blade. Oh, fuck, dude. Are you trying to cheat again? First Order! Edge of Taishuan! Or Taihuan, sorry. Your flashy tricks won't hurt me. God is on my side, you foolish insect. Do you think Tao, the essence of every being and outcome, will take sides in this war? I'll show you the power of the fifth essence, the fabric of divinity. The blade is formless, but needs no form. The edge, though shapeless, fills every space. This is my blade, Hersher. This is the edge of the blade of Taishuan. It's formless yet vast, infinity its span. Its essence is divine, an end where it began, but there is no escape from the edge of Taishuan. Oh my god. This isn't possible at all. God, shield me! Sunderer of reality! Oh my god. I can always rebuild my shield, and I'll shatter your sword this time. Feel the wrath of God! Taishuan. I'm going to say Taiwan, because I feel like it's Taiwan. Taiwan consumes everything, child. Your attempts to counter it will only fail. It's not working. She just negated my attack. Full shields! My void shields are up again. Aegis of God. God loves me, insect. She will protect me from you. The edge of Taiwan. It is beyond fury, hatred, envy, or wrath. It's formless yet vast. The edge of Taishuan cannot be defined, for it's beyond every aspect of design. From burning stars to specks of sand, nothing stands against the blade of Taiwan. My blade struck true, yet my adversary still lives. There is something in her mind that took the blow for her. It's far more powerful than the edge of Taiwan. Perhaps it's the god that she kept talking about, the great Gestalt will of the Honkai. The font of strength from which Hershers draw their powers from. Perhaps I was unlucky. Perhaps this god of yours saves you from my blade. You did well out there, warrior. Welt! Oh, shit! But you have spent too much time on your powers. You should leave this place and rest. The will of Honkai imprisoning my mind was suddenly gone. Her blade must have severed the link between Siren and the Honkai Gestalt. Fine. Our gambit proved to be a success. We must wait for a chance to make our next move. She mustn't know that I'm here. Master! The battle is lost. Get out of here. Sorry, I can't remember who you are. Oh, that's how she lost her fucking memories. But I believe you're someone important. You must live. No, Master. I won't run away from this. It's my turn to protect you. Lord Overseer, I hope you're feeling better. Take Master and leave this place quickly. For For once in my life, I felt as still as water and freed from dust. Your disciple is now as clear as a mirror, ready to perform the Taishuan thrust. Oh my god. She spent over half of her Feng Huang down and taxed her body and mind far beyond human limits. Even if you were to wake right now, you'll be in no shape to fight. I'm no better off. Making contact with the second Herrscher cost me my powers. I can't summon Void Archives anymore. I still can't figure out the meaning behind that scene. The only part I can remember is when it stabbed itself. I don't know why, but this must be important. The worst part of it all is that I can't do anything except play hide and seek with the Honkai. Did she get fucked up? No. Well, that was fun. Crushing this vermin took longer than I thought. Time to find her cowardly friends who ran away and hid themselves from my gaze. My loyal minions, now dominate the entire plains. One of my beasts will find and kill them soon enough. They've left some really interesting toys for me. They use these feathers to invade and control my mind. I guess these feathers are now mine. What the fuck? She's broken. Time to test my new toy on someone. Who should it be? Kira, escort the wounded to our field hospitals in Sector K-12. All other squads are to cover Kira's retreat. At once, Cecilia. Too many Honkai beasts in Siberia survived our carpet bombing. If not for Cecilia and her fighting prowess, our S1 formation would be defeated already. Cecilia, watch out! No! Cecilia! That was so close. That flaming greatsword instantly burnt my wing. That blow would have killed me if it struck my body. Curses. My hit only glanced her wing. I spent my entire strength to unleash that blow. If not for the activator, Shamash would have turned me into a charred corpse. Luckily, I managed to bait this enemy away from the rest of my formation. That swing with the Shamash would have accidentally killed a few of our own Valkyries. But Nigarath and the others aren't here to support me. It's now a race to see who recovers to deal the second strike first. Wait, something's behind me. What the hell is this? It's that weird hand again. Get off of me. Oh my god, they don't have their weapons. You don't look very well at all, Bella. Apologies, my queen. Your servant was only careless. Aren't you glad that I helped out by testing my new toy? Give your servant another chance, my queen. I shall wipe out the remaining insects in your name. Valkyrie Cecilia just went MIA. Kira said giant white hands took her away. S1 formation is being decimated without her leadership. Valkyrie Shib now commands N1 formation after giant white hands took Master Siegfried away. The superior enemy force has now initiated an assault against N1 formation. The situation is desperate, Master Amber. It seems both our N1 and S1 formations are on the brink of defeat. We must initiate our contingency plans. It is time to withdraw our forces. But do we have clear paths of retreat? Bad news keeps coming in. Lord Otto has gone MIA as well. According to our protocols, the rebirth program must be initiated if we lose contact for 12 hours. We are being defeated on all fronts. What should we do now? Teddy! Amber! Good. Those pesky insects will be wiped out in no time. God, your vision shall be realized soon. Wait. God, can you hear me? Where are you, God? Please. God, answer me. Your chosen servant is calling to you. Oh shit, she lost? I have no chance of winning without unleashing the full might of Shamash. I can't afford to hesitate now. What the fuck? I just noticed in the trailer I saw for Kevin with Finality, like when he becomes the Hersher Finality or whatever. Like when May and Diana and them go fight. You know, Kevin, you know, Siegfried kind of looks like him right now a little bit, like he's turning into that. What he turned into, what Kevin turned into. What? What the hell is wrong with my arm? It's that dream again. Years have already passed, but it felt as though the battle just took place yesterday. Sheesh. Hey, Cecilia, let's have breakfast. Oh, I guess you went out shopping again. Dear Ziggy, Yana and I have gone to the mall. Don't forget about the special day tomorrow. Can't wait to see what you've got her for her. Oh my god. Wow, it's that time of the year already. Our baby doll sure does grow up fast. The war to defeat the second Hersher was hard, but we did it and returned peace to the world. The Honkai eventually disappeared from the planet. Chick-Soul soldiers like me essentially lost our jobs. That's why Overseer Otto gave Chick-Soul a brand new future and purpose. To be honest, I actually like my new job. Good morning, Mr. Producer. I'm afraid you're late again. The boss man is waiting for you at the conference room 1. Oh, and he's been there for a while. Trying to keep him waiting. Wait, producer for anime? Like with Walt? Is that what his dream is? Psst, Salome, I've got some quality gossip for you. So I was growing a new tail in the gents, because the ladies were all taken, and I heard the boss man going emo next stall. Oh my god. Oh, am I losing hair? God, how did Anti-Entropy Games sell 2 million copies of Arahato Mechacore? That game is freaking broke, and their titans look like gorillas. Their merch is selling like crazy while I have to teach an army of non-hackers how to code. I swear my next gen title will beat theirs. Now that you returned from your 2-hour toilet break, what about the bugs you're supposed to fix? Stop stressing me out, it's giving me a tummy ache. I'm not sure if our boss man would go emo, but a bald director Otto might look pretty sleek. No fucking way they did a bald Otto. Damn it, which moron wrote the event summary? This is definitely not gonna work. Late as usual, Ziggy. And today happens to be the deadline for our design pitch. I hope you didn't forget about that. Auto Apocalypse founder and CEO of a video game company? Ah, Chang, that was a good one. Don't worry, I've come prepared. I have the pitch right here. Trust me, this game is gonna rock. It's time for some serious action. Yeah, so this game will be all about our Valkyries. We should capitalize on the fact that they defended our world during the war. It's literally Honkai Impact 3rd. Tons of Honkai beasts to fight. Super sleek 3D graphics and anime style. Fast action-paced combat. 3D action game on mobile phones. A very audacious pitch, Ziggy, as expected from the lead design of Guns Girl Z. Oh my god! These Easter eggs, I'm not sure if mobile phones or of an average consumer can run this game. Smartphones are getting better by the day. Most of our target audience will have capable phones by the time the game launches. How about control and feedback? Will they be good enough? Touch controls don't need more than do need more work to make them just as responsive as an actual controller. Plenty of technical issues to work out, but I'm 100% sure that we can get it done. I have absolute faith in the skills of our technical team. Good job, Siggy. Consider your pitch sold. I know you won't disappoint me. You are our best designer. Phew, that went really well. I'm so glad I didn't spend the entire month slogging on this for nothing. I gotta buy a present for her. If I'm not mistaken, Cecilia's present should be... Isn't this an actual outfit in the game, too? I think they did, right? Yana, are you done yet? Jeez, Mom, stop rushing me. This dress is pretty hard to wear. Whoa! I always dreamed of seeing you in this. Starting from the day you were born, I kept imagining how pretty you might look when you grow up. I just had to make this prom dress. Look how beautiful you are, Kiana. I'm so happy I can finally see you in this dress. Listen close, baby doll. Mommy's gonna teach you a magic phrase. Itch Libby ditch. I love you, Kiana. This toy isn't working at all. I want it to make a nightmare world, a nightmarish world, and make them suffer. Where's my nightmare? The feather's not even listening to me. It's acting up and making them a happy family instead. I can't figure out how it works. A happy family. What if Mama never died? What if the Honkai never happened to me? Will there be a happy family for me as well? I feel so bad for Siren, dude. She's literally like a mass murderer, but I feel so bad. Happy birthday, Kiana. Thank you so much, people. Look at Cecilia with her short hair again. She looks so cute. Hi, Kiana. I got a mystery prize for you. We can see it, bro. Super duper giant homie plush. How does she know? I have the toy so well behind me. Dad, what did you get for me? Don't tell me you forgot. Me? Forgot? Pff, I got it figured out real early, baby doll. Psst, it's under your bed. Don't let Mom know. Siegfried, dear, did you get a DS4 that I specifically told you not to buy? Did you see Kiana's midterm results? Do you plan on making it worse? Fine, Kiana, you can play, but only for 1 hour. Oh, was it a video game console? Mom, you're the best. Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me to the party, Ziggy, but I gotta go now. I'm gonna play with my DS4 right now as well. PS4. Oh, dear. We should be the one thanking you for joining us, Teresa. I also need to go and teach Kiana how to play with her new DS4. Oh, not so fast, Siegfried, dear. It's your turn to do the dishes. No. This isn't how it's supposed to happen again. I've been trying this for ages. Where's my nightmare of terrors? What is this nonsense? A birthday party with cake and presents? Did I ever ask for it? Did I? Why are they getting a cake? What is this place? What's that noise? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in front of my house? The feather finally did something useful for once. Time to destroy your stupid happiness insects. Oh, Siegfried, dear, are you so angry at our baby girl? Baby girl? Sheesh, did you get too drunk to recognize Siren? She called us and said that she'll be late to take part in a school activity. Just ignore that drunk old man, Siren. Are they treating me as their own daughter? Did the feather do this as well? Come here, sweetie. You must be hungry. Here you go, Siren. This is Kiana's birthday cake. I left the best slice for you. I'm getting really emotional right now. I remember eating cake. Mama bought some cake for me when she was still around. This cake is really good. Oh my. Bro. I was doing so good this time. I need a minute. It tastes just like the cake that Mama bought for me. It's all right, Siren. I know you don't want to miss Kiana's party. It's getting really late. Time to go to sleep. Dang it, I knew sending Siren to a boarding school was a bad idea. I haven't checked her room for ages. I'm so sorry, baby doll. You must have been lonely out there. I'm so sorry for forgetting about you. This stupid old man is really happy that you're home with us. I'll drink less beer, too. What am I doing? Why didn't I kill them? They were trying to kill me out there. These people aren't my parents. Don't be angry at your old man, Siren. You know that he often drinks too much for his own good. And we were too busy organizing Kiana's birthday party. I should have never left you alone. Oh my god. The parallels here. Let mommy hold you for this night, Siren. Did I fall asleep in my own dream world? But I never had a good night's sleep ever since they took me to the lab. Time for breakfast, Siren. Oh my god. Your sis and old man are too busy playing DS4. This leaves us with a special mom and daughter weekend. Time to head to the mall for some serious shopping. Mall shopping? Really? Several days later. Phew, this game is super dang hard to make, but I'm still cruising along. I don't know why, but Siren still looks very sad and lonely. Cecilia said she'll keep her company for a while. I guess this happens when you mix puberty with boarding school and living away from home. Thank goodness Cecilia's around to take care of her. Maybe I should get the girls something nice. I have a feeling that the girls will love this. Indeed, it's the most ninja chocolate on the market. Am I talking to a fellow Arahato fanboy? Wait, it's you. I don't really know you, sir, but it feels as though I've met you before. Is it Welt? Siegfried, you seem to be living the life of your dreams. It feels good, but is this real? The truth may be more terrifying than you think. Open your eyes to witness reality. How do you know my name? Wait, at least tell me who you are. Take care. We shall meet again, lad. No, this can't be just a dream. I am seeing things. I gotta erase the crazy overtime. Oh my god. Why? Why did I agree to enter the hell of men? Siren dear, this mall just opened last month. There are more tons of chic brands and boutiques here. We have plenty of time to explore every shop and store. Bank account dwindling at a visible rate. Siren dear, why do I feel like... Oh man, this makes it more sad, dude. Why do I feel like Cecilia knows that this is not real? But she's doing this for Siren's sake anyway. I just have a feeling. Mommy bought a choco ice cream cone for you with your favorite rainbow sprinkle. Oh my god, this is so fucking cute, dude. Siegfried dear, your favorite peppermint cone. I need real food, Cecilia. Siren, you want to pet this cute tabby? She's a very nice girl. Yeah. Dude, it is actually so sad seeing her like this. Like this Siren that like she could have been if the Honkai didn't happen to her, if she wasn't fucking tested like a lab rat, taken away from her mother. Darling, I think this is enough shopping for this month. Nonsense, dear. I'll be coming back with Siren next week. Oh my, did I actually miss this lovely store? No, wait. She's definitely doing this on purpose. Come, Siren dear, we should at least try out the season's latest. They walked in. I'll just rest here and wait for them. How about this one? Maybe I should try on that one again. Whoa, I really like this one. This dress seems pretty nice. Oh dear, there's a little dilemma on my hands. My darling girl is beautiful in every dress. Maybe I should just buy out the store. Hey, what do you think of this one? Oh, Siren dear, you do have a wonderful taste for fashion. This dress is gonna make you the cutest little girl on the planet. Come, sweetheart, let mommy give you a hug. No, I can't. Don't hug me. You're not my... I mean, I don't want to hug. What's wrong, Siren, dear? I know what's happening. You're shy about getting hugs in public. She knows. See, I was right. She's still angry. Something weird definitely happened to me in that convenience store. Who the hell was that anyway? I have a wife, 2 lovely baby dolls. I really should stop thinking about that nightmare. Wake up, Siegfried. You're trapped in a false dream. You're the person in that... While you dally in this place, Siegfried, our reality moves ever closer to annihilation. Perhaps you've given up the fight, and would rather drown yourself in false fantasy. Oh my god. Shards, what's happening? Why is the place exploding? Pathetic. Whoever did this should know that this won't hurt me at all. Siren! Oh my god. What are you doing? Don't be afraid, Siren. Mommy's right here. No matter what happens, remember our magic spell. Oh my god. I love you. We are extremely sorry about the gas explosion, Miss Castellana. The mall has agreed to pay for all medical expenses, but most importantly, your daughter Siren escaped largely unhurt. While Miss Castellana suffered a few cuts on her arm, the injuries should be healed pretty quickly. She held me in her arms again. Her embrace felt so warm and soothing to me. Why? Mama. Fighting withdrawal. Let the wounded go first. Those who can still stand shall form the rear guard with me. B-rank Valkyrie Lewis. There's no end to this Honkai horde. Only a miracle can save us now. Dr. Tesley here. Sorry to keep you all waiting, Valkyries. Anti-Entropy has reached an agreement with your acting commander, Teresa, 15 minutes ago. Our mech shall fight along your side. Get ready for some steel on silica action. I think that's a good place to stop because the next time I read this will be the last, and if I keep going, this video will be 3 hours. I'm emotionally drained. Wow. The part with Siren, that shit really got me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still fighting tears. Like, it was hard to read after that. It was hard to read out loud after seeing that. Oh my god. Seeing her cry tears of joy just eating a piece of fucking cake in a fake dream world because she's never had that experience as a child, and it's a life that she could have had if she wasn't going through such traumatic and extreme circumstances in her life. If she wasn't a lab rat, if she wasn't experimented on, if she wasn't kidnapped, if she didn't lose her mother, if the world wasn't such a fucked up place, she could, in another reality, she could have had that happiness. You know, it's fucking sad, dude. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope I made you cry too. I hope I wasn't crying by myself. God damn it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to be notified for future reaction videos on Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact 3rd, Genshin. Not just reaction videos, so you can expect news updates on games, you know, guides, all that kind of stuff. We got other games coming out soon. Black Clover Mobile, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, you know, Blue Protocol next year. We got a lot of stuff coming out. Garrel's Frontline 2. There's a lot of good games coming out this year. Seven Deadly Sins Origins, maybe Wuthering Waves as well. All those good games. I'm excited to make content on that. If you guys are interested in any of that, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to support the channel and get some more content out of me, the best way to do so is to join the Patreon. The link to that is in the description and pinned comments down below. For as little as $1, you can help support the channel. It goes a long way, more than you know. And also the tier above that, you guys will get to see my anime opening and anime episode reactions, anime movies, or other things too. Early access way before any other platform, and Patreon exclusive content that you will not see anywhere else. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. We got one more video that I'm probably gonna, I'm emotionally destroyed. I can't read anymore right now. I need to take a break. That shit broke me. Tomorrow, as I'm recording this is Sunday right now. Tomorrow, Monday, all night, I'll probably read the rest and upload it on Tuesday morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.